The content on this channel has been created for adults. If you're not at least 13 years of age or older, then please do not watch this content. Sorry, dude. Come back when you're 13.
Yeah, baby girl. You know what I wanna do. Come on. Yeah, baby girl.
What's up, family? Welcome to the Queen Show. This is, episode 5 now? Wow. So we're making some progress. We are finally catching up on the Queen Show, which is a good thing because we kind of fell back behind a bit and off the map, but we are back and I am super excited today. As you can see in front of me, if you've been missing the past couple of videos, I have a bunch of Little Debbie snacks in front of me, and they are going to continue to stay there for all the other videos I filmed for the remainder of the day, because that's probably about as long as they're going to last and then they're going to be gone. Yeah, I am super excited about that. Once again, thank you for that, Lizina. Appreciate it. And we're going to get into the Queen Show today. This one is Queen, I Was Born to Love You, which is perfect timing because I'm pretty sure I was born to love Little Debbie's oatmeal cream pies and fudge rounds. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. And yeah, I know that sounds a bit crazy, but it just surely must be the case. I don't know. But guys, this is the thing right here. So right now we have this amazing song, which is one of my favorite Queen songs, of course, which I say about every other Queen song that you ever hear me say. But I always thought there was something amazing about this song when you really break down the lyrics and when you really think about how amazing and powerful it is for someone to say that, to actually say that. Imagine saying to someone, I was born to love you. Like, of anything you could say to anyone, that to me has got to be one of the most powerful things that you could ever say. I was born to love you. I mean, surely that's got to make you melt. If someone came up to you and said that, you'd be like, oh, okay, let's get married. But, you know, that's one of the things. And I know you guys go goo goo gaga over Freddie. Every time we have chats, everyone is just freaking melting over Freddie. Every move he makes, every breath he takes, every single day, I'll be, oh, that should be a song. Anyway, so we're going to get into this right here, go through some of your comments and explore it. And let's talk about this a bit because, you know, I want to kind of pick your heads about this. Like, have you ever yourself experienced anything like this where you have felt that you loved someone so much that surely that was your purpose of being on the planet? Or have you been on the receiving end of that? Maybe you was on the other side and someone actually felt that much love for you. That's cool. Who is it? But it's, you know, it's a beautiful song. Like, let's not miss the point of this as well as to talk about how amazing this song was. If you haven't heard this song, guys, you owe it to yourself to hear this song. I would play a little bit of it right now, but I can't because y'all know how it works on YouTube. So we're going to actually talk about the song though, because I've already reacted to the song multiple times. Oh my gosh. And let's read some of your comments here. We had 93 comments on this video. just on this version of this video, we've probably overall, after how many different times we've done this song, we'd have quite a few comments. But since this is the first one that I've come across, we're going to go through these ones. So this particular version we premiered March 22nd. Wow. Okay. Thought it would have been in February or even April. I mean, not April. Other way. January. Wow, this year is already just time's flying, guys, isn't it? Okay, so right here we've got a comment. Here's an example I was saying about how you guys go goo goo gaga over Freddie. So Soup LJP64 says, I don't think Freddie won any awards for his looks, but he should have. He was gorgeous and sexy as hell, with a fire emoji. And 42 of you guys actually liked that comment, so obviously 42 of you felt exactly the same way. And it seems like the next comment below that Lazuna left actually continues that and ends the comment exactly saying a similar type of thing, and also oddly enough has 42 likes, the same as the first comment. And her comment reads, this song is originally from Freddie's solo album. I did not know that. Brian and Roger did, oh wait, I did know that. I remember when we did, yeah, I knew that. Yes, I knew that. Brian and Roger did this remix after Freddie died. I didn't know that. Please check out the original version. It's a real fun video. Both versions are awesome, but I think seeing and hearing how Freddie originally performed it shouldn't be overlooked. And it's such fun to see him dancing and running around the set. Freddie was definitely a handsome man and so damn sexy. Can't get enough of him. Again, everyone going goo goo gaga crazy over how hot Freddie was to them. So, and Freddie was a very good looking dude. Like, seriously, had, especially some of the videos, I think personally, if I was to say when he looked his hottest, in my opinion, was probably, I think the mustache look that he had, and then the kind of close kind of hair look cut style is probably his like premier primetime look thing happening, where he was his best peak, in my opinion. I don't know, everyone's teach their own, but yeah. But Freddie madness, Freddie mania, still driving the girls crazy, and some of the guys. So that's pretty powerful stuff. When you've got all genders going crazy over you, you're doing something right. Have we already been gone 20 minutes? That can't say 20 minutes. Jeez. Guys, time is flying past so quickly. Alright, let's continue here. So, someone, no way. You could not write this as, like, this is crazy, guys. The next comment exactly says what I always say, and it just perfect timing right now goes, this is from ETC, and it says, you're not into guys, and yet you think Freddie is hot. That, my friend, is a true testament to Freddie's irresistible magnetism. Don't matter who you are, you're gonna fall in love with him. I've seen straight male YouTube reactors admit that he was one damn pretty man. See, that's crazy timing, because I just said that. I said he was driving the girls and the guys crazy. Everyone freaking, thought he was hot, and stuff. And yeah, I'm not personally into guys, but that timing was really perfect. Isn't it crazy how the universe works? That's insane. Okay. I have to stop looking at the clock. We did say we should make these videos longer, go back to the long ones. We were doing 45-minute to 60-minute versions of this show originally. The first 3 episodes were around 45 to 60 minutes. And then the last one, I made it 30 minutes or less. So it was about probably 28 minutes or something. And then I asked you guys in a live chat. You said, "Nah, make it. Go back to the longer one." So I will make this one longer. That way, I can stop looking at the clock every second, going, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh." You get anxiety. You guys keep looking at the time, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta hurry. I'm running out of time. I won't say everything that I want to say," and blah blah blah. And then you don't want to get caught mid sentence either. But luckily, I did put a fresh battery in, so that's a plus. We're not going to just end up having the camera die. Ha. And that's a good thing. So, okay, let's move on. And let's check out some more of these comments here, because there's some really juicy ones here. Lolly Nelson. Lolly! Hey, Lolly! How have you been? I wonder if you will see this video, Lolly, because I haven't actually chatted to you in a while. But hope you're well. Hope all is good. And Lolly wrote this. By the way, Lolly, how are you enjoying your Queen Army shirt? Just curious. How is it feeling? Do you wear it all the time? Do you sleep in it? Do you play sports in it? Do you go shopping in it? Do you go to weddings in it? Can you not take it off because it's so awesome? Let me know. But Lolly wrote, and by the way, just so you guys know, I think Lolly was the first person to actually get one of the Queen Army shirts. So that's why I remember Lolly got one, because she was like the first person to get a Queen Army one. And I had the opportunity to talk to Lolly because, yeah, there was something had happened. Something with the order, and I needed to talk to her. And I got to talk to Lolly, and it was really cool. So shout out to you, Lolly. And I hope you're doing well and staying safe. But Lolly wrote, I was born to love Freddie Mercury. Freddie often said music wasn't his life, it was his job. His life was about love, friends, and laughter. He was most commonly called the most generous person most of his friends had ever met. That is cool. So many examples to share, but I hope you find them on your own. Also, this is from Freddie's solo work. As always, great reaction. Thank you. I really hope you will react to White Queen at Odeon Hammersmith. It will really stun you. Pretty sure I've done that now. Right? Question mark? I think I have. You do so many reactions, it's hard to know and remember every single thing, whether you did or you didn't do it, or you did it how many times, or what version I did, or whatever. But yeah, I think I did that. I know I did Black Queen, because then everyone started calling me the Black Queen afterwards. So, yeah. Okay, I totally feel you. Another person basically saying how awesome Freddie was, and that's really awesome. You know, years later, to have so many fans and so many people who are totally thinking that you're the greatest thing since apple pie. That is super cool. Oatmeal cream pie. Let's continue with some of yours. We're going to get through quite a few of these today, which is good. Because usually I only do a few, 2 or 3, and it looks like today we're going to try to get through more of these and just talk about it, because they're all part of reinforcing this reality that everyone seems to have, that Freddie was, I guess if they had the top hottest 100 guys list of all time or something, I guess Freddie would have been on that list. Because you guys are just nuts about Freddie, so. And there's lots of information here. This one here, for example, has some more information. So Angela Spears wrote, this song was from Freddie's solo album, Mr. Bad Guy. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Then Queen did an official track with the song. I'm sure I read somewhere Freddie won a baby competition. What? Did you guys know that? Who knew that? I bet you guys, you could not have possibly all knew that. He won a baby competition, guys. There you go. basically he's been blessed with good looks since he was born. Because if you win a baby competition, geez, like that's how can that you have to be super duper amazingly attractive to win the baby competition, because babies are already attractive and good looking. Like, have you ever seen a baby that wasn't cute and attractive? I don't think I've ever seen a baby that wasn't cute. Like, there's no such thing as ugly babies. So you have to be an extra extraordinary baby to win a baby contest, because babies are already freaking amazingly cute and cuddly and awesome. So, wow, that's awesome. Way to go, Freddie. Okay, I see there. I see you. And let's see what else she said there. She goes, I have a huge crush on Freddie, she says. He was incredibly handsome. He happened to be very funny with a heart of gold and a very straight up kind of guy. I have to start and end my day with Queen. And then she wrote awards and accolades. Freddie Mercury won several awards and accolades in his career. A few of them include an Ivor Novello Award. Wow, that's huge. A Golden Lion Award, among others. In 1992, he was awarded the Brit Award for Outstanding Contribution to British Music. Did you guys know that? Did you know that? What else did she write here? There's a lot of information here. As a member of Queen, Mercury was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and the UK Music Hall of Fame. Wow, there you go, guys. Tons of really juicy information for you that I bet a lot of you guys did not know. So there you go. That's why this is so much fun doing this. These little freaking awesome reviews, these freaking, whatever we call them, this podcast, The Queen Show, where we go over these songs and we tie it into real life and we learn and we get educated. It's a lot of fun because I didn't know any of that stuff. And now you guys also are educated, except for some reason everyone, and I mean everyone, seems to know everything about Queen in our family already. It's insane. Like, you guys know what they had for breakfast like in 1982. Like, what? Who knows that? No one knows that except my freaking family here knows all these answers. It's crazy. So, let's continue here. Okay, Lauren wrote this. So, Lauren, thank you for your comment. This is what Lauren wrote. More juicy information, guys. More juicy information. This was originally a Freddie solo song off his 1985 album, Mr. Bad Guy. But then I believe the other members of Queen released this version on the Made in Heaven album, which was released after his death. He died in 1991, and the album was released in 1995. They added different instrumentals to the song and made it more of a rock song with the classic Queen sound. The album as a whole, however, was mostly comprised of a lot of material that Freddie had worked on, but that hadn't been quite finished yet. He had wanted to keep recording vocals even before instrumentals had been added, so he could create as much music as possible. He knew he didn't have much time left. And that, guys, is, when you start thinking about that, that is crazy, and it's, it's a testament to who Freddie was, like, till his very last, moments. He was still doing what he loved. He was still making the music, putting it out there, and putting 100% in, and that's incredible. That's really incredible. So, thank you, Lauren, for that one. Ron wrote this one. This is actually the second release. The first was a solo release by Freddie. This re-release is different. Video and released by Queen. It also adds tracks of the instrumentals from the others. Same song, just altered from the original to include the others. Patrick wrote, as others have posted, this was Freddie's solo song, only adopted by Queen after Freddie's death for the Made in Heaven album. The video shows Freddie parts from his solo video and mixed Roger, Brian, Dickey live footage from the 80s, and when they actually never played the song live. So they never actually got to do the song live. Wow, that's interesting. Unlike other such revived Freddie solo songs, they only added Queen instrumentation, but not vocals. So you only hear Freddie's voice throughout this song. That's why the harmonies sound different. For me, always a tad clinical from Queen's songs. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. Did you guys know that? Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Jin May wrote, I've seen comments from more than one woman saying, oh my god, I'm in love, a gay dead man. What? My response has been, aren't we all? Personally, Brian May was my high school crush from the age of 15, so about 50 years later, still in love with Brian, but had to give off the dream a while ago. But had to give maybe she meant give up the dream a while ago. There you go. So Brian getting some love there as well. Brian, way to go, Bri. Hey. I was just looking at Brian in one of his last videos, and I even said it. I said, you know, if Brian dyed his hair black like he used to have, or dark brown or whatever, like if he just colored it instead of left it gray, he would look exactly how he looked before. Like he has aged very well. He just looks like Brian with gray hair now. So if he wanted to do that, he could do it, and people would be like, hey, geez, what are you, a vampire? So let's keep going here. Let's see what else we got on here. Let's see if I can find some different stuff on here. Thank you, Christina, for just also saying I love your reactions. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's just tons of them, just everyone saying cute, cute, he's so cute, and all of that. Anthony wrote, as others have mentioned, original from his solo album, Mr. Bad Guy. This is the remake that Brian and Roger put together of the Made in Heaven album. This remake sounds a lot like the rare remix of the original. I would say that the remix of the original was a cross between this and the original. It had a more classic disco sound because it was the 80s. They included the remake on Made in Heaven because it was Freddie's favorite song. Wow, okay. Did you guys know that was Freddie's favorite song? I didn't. I think that says more about what he is saying with the song than the actual song itself. Wow, that's deep. Yeah, for sure. Wow. Hot Space, aka Hot Sauce, wrote, you should do the Freddie solo one. It's better in my opinion. The video is really cute too. Okay, this is from Callie Das wrote, oh, but you are so right. I'm not into men either. And the first time I saw Freddie, it was an early 80s Freddie. I heard myself say, that is the most beautiful human being I've ever seen. The cut of his jaw, the chin, those magnificent cheekbones, the line of the nose, the slope of his forehead, and those eyes, yes, those stunning eyes, framed by his perfect brows, then the line of his neck. I've never thought anything like that before about anyone. I had to get out of my sketchbook to feel every bit of it. I felt a bit like a fool, but really now, this is one astonishing specimen of a human. Wow, there you go. Another person like me just saying that, yeah, we're not into the guy thing, but, you know, Freddie was freaking just a hot dude, you know? So, there you go. And that affected others. I'm glad I'm not the only one. So, well, there's 3 replies here. Let's see what people replied to that comment. Julian wrote, lovely. You may not be into men, but oh, this man is something else. And then Callie wrote, indeed! Exclamation mark. And then Julie wrote, Don't forget his absolutely magnificent butt. Oh, I love it. This is awesome. Lynn wrote, I had only seen the Freddie Mercury solo version. I think I like the Queen version better, but both are fun. Yeah, so which version do you guys like the best? Let me know in the comments. Which version do you guys like the best of this song? You know, which is your preference? And if you're in podcast world, you can also just leave me a comment. I don't know. How can you leave comments on the podcast? I don't know if you can. Maybe you can. If you can, then leave a comment and I'll look for it. And if you can't, then make sure you come over to YouTube and leave the comment there where I can see it. So there you go. You guys don't even know, by the way, how hard it is sitting here with all these freaking delights in front of me, like, and just resisting the urge to just go mental with it and go, ah! Like, I'm literally just sitting here going, I can't wait till I finish filming because I'm going to become, let's just say, preoccupied with my treats. Okay, let's continue. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to quickly pause this so that I can, it's about to end, and if I do it now, I'll get it out of the way, and then we can just continue for another bit of time. And yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so, alright, here we go. Let's see what else we got here, guys. Let's see what else we got here. Dinham wrote, someone else had also mentioned this, but I read in one of the biographies that Freddie had won a beautiful baby contest. There's a picture of him in the pram, and he had the most gorgeous smile. Wow, there you go, more details. So he was in a pram, and he had a beautiful smile. Aww. And then GUC wrote, his mom told his story to an interviewer. She showed the photo too. So cute. Aww. And then Chuck wrote, I'm a Queen lover to man, have been for 40 years or more. Julian wrote, most beautiful man to have ever been born. Love both versions of Freddie's song. And here's a good comment. Here it's from Obsidian Red. Obsidian Red. And this is what Obsidian Red said. I think Freddie just had a kind of magic that glowed. His beauty was probably not the kind to get awards, but he should have for sure. Both Freddie and Queen never failed to put a smile on my face. The minute a song comes on, you feel it. Even after all these decades, been with them since 70s, I'm on week 2 of a 12-week isolation here in the UK. Your content is helping me so much, a bright spot in my day. Thanks again for everything you are doing. That is a great comment. That is a great comment. Thank you so much, because that right there puts a smile and brightens my day. Just knowing that I'm able to bring you guys some entertainment, to bring you a distraction, to help get your mind off the craziness, to help you through all this madness, to be there for you guys. That makes me happy to know, because I enjoy doing that. So thank you. Bravo. Bravo. And that's the other thing I like about our family, guys. For you guys that don't know in podcast land, guys, we have a family that is worldwide, okay? We've got family members around the country, around the planet, around freaking every single place. I wouldn't be surprised if we have people from freaking other planets tuning in and checking us out, because I have said this and I will continue to say this because I believe it to be true. We have the greatest family on the tube. We do. We have the best of the best of the best. And I know there's other content creators who like to say this, and that's their claim, but I am the only one that is basically, yeah, telling the truth about that. So there you go. So Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so Kelly wrote, and this is Kelly with a K-E-L-L-E-Y, Spangler. We'll say her last name, not to get confused with some other Kellys. But Freddie is a beautiful man, so handsome and sexy. Women and men loved him. It's such a shame he was so self-conscious of his teeth because he had such an amazing smile. That's the thing, you know, it's funny how we view ourselves and how others view us. You know, other people see past the things that we ourselves have decided to fixate, you know, and to obsess over, and we go, oh my gosh, you know, don't take a picture of me on my left side because my profile on my left side is not as good as my profile on my right side. Or, you know, make sure that, like, for me, I can relate with the smile thing and stuff. Like, I've had teeth issues since a kid, and story for another day. I might have mentioned it in another video somewhere, but that's my kind of thing. Like, I realize that, you know, it's one of those things I've always wanted to be able to fix but haven't been able to do yet. But yeah, we all have our things, I guess, you know. So it's funny though, other people will go, oh, you've got a beautiful smile, oh, you've got a beautiful this or that, and you're like, are you kidding me, dude? I look like I got beat up. Okay, let's keep reading some of this, some of these other ones. Let's see what else we can get here. Margot wrote, and I love being part of the Queen Army. What an honor. There you go. Thank you. We love having you part of the family. That's it. The Queen Army. We out here. The Off Tap family. Yo, let's go. Let's do it. So what else do we got here? Oh yes. Okay, so GUC wrote, every time I hear this song and Don't Stop Me Now, I go through the stratosphere. And yes, gorgeous man. Being a child in the early 80s, I remember that I saw him on TV and he was dazzling. My first crush, and I still love him. Wow. That's powerful. That's powerful that someone can have that effect on you still after all this time. That's, wow. That's a testament to Freddie, man. That's a testament to Freddie. So Eva wrote, aka Miss Evelyn 24, but we know her as Eva. She wrote, good morning, Faith. I missed the live reaction again. Sad face. Sorry to hear about that. She's one of quite a few people who've told me that they're having issues with their notifications always working on YouTube, and they don't always get notified for some reason. And, you know, I don't... That's crazy, because, I mean, I've experienced it too sometimes, like, with some videos that I wanted to have notified and it doesn't happen, or it happens after the fact, like the video's already playing and then it suddenly reminds me later. And if you're wanting to see the premiere of something so you can be part of the live chat, then it sucks, yeah. You know, I know people really like our live chat sessions that we do. For you guys who don't know, when I release a premiere video, like a video when it premieres, I like to join into the chat and make it an experience, you know. So it's basically like a live stream kind of type of vibe, you know, where I'm live in the chat with everybody and we're watching the premiere together, and it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing, and a lot of people enjoy that time with each other, the families in there, you know. It's so cool. But yeah, the notifications for some reason don't always notify, which kind of defeats the purpose of the word notification. But anyways, I'm sure the YouTube superpowers will fix it. They'll figure it out. They'll hopefully fix it at some stage. I can understand right now, I do know that they have less people working right now because of the whole pandemic things and all that. They've sent out messages letting us know that. So I think it's hard for anything to kind of get fixed or, you know, updated or those things right now. I think we got to be patient, kind of weather the storm a bit. But Eva wrote, good morning, Faith. I missed their live reaction again. Okay, as you might already know, this is Queen's version of the song. I love this version of it better than the original. careful here, the song version, not the video. The song is from Freddie's solo album, Mr. Bad Guy, released in 1985. Go check the official version of the video. It's Freddie chasing his girl around the house, plays piano, and finally gets what he wants, a very passionate kiss from her. The video has also some hard scenes. There's a whole story about the shooting, but my God, Freddie here is so hot, 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 hot. There's 5 fire emojis, basically. So, super duper hot, basically. And there's 4 replies. Let's see what people said to that. So, someone wrote, Miss Evelyn 24, and you take my breath away. Love it. And then she wrote, of course, I love that song too, but now we're talking about his solo work. And then Eva wrote, Danielle Lick, I'm not sure how you say that, wrote, yes, of course, I was on the wrong place. It was an answer on Love of My Life, like your common original video too. And then Eva wrote, oh, it's okay, dear. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, there you go. So, cool. I like seeing the conversations happening in the chats. I like seeing people engaging and talking to others and having discussions around these songs and things. Like, it's really cool. That's what I mean. It's a really cool family environment that we have here, and there's a lot of love. A lot of love. So, okay. Oh, that's interesting. So, Hyperboy wrote, he wanted to be dressed as a love trooper for this video. What's a love trooper? Can someone tell me, is that, like, trooper, trooper, when I think trooper, I think stormtrooper from Star Wars, but, what's a love trooper? I don't even know what that is. Is that something I should know what it is? Oh my gosh, what if it's something I should know? Anyways, I don't know what that is, but he wanted to be dressed like one. A love trooper. What is that? Binklebonks wrote, the choir effect is what they nicknamed the Sausage Factory. They were banging them out over and over again. Eh? What? Okay, I don't exactly know what that meant. I'm feeling like maybe I'm not old enough to know what that meant. Let's keep reading. Queen Miriam wrote, thanks, dear. Perhaps you would like to check out Let Me In Your Heart Again. Time Waits For Nobody. Love Me Like There's No Tomorrow by Freddie. Nice to see it's going better with you. Much blessings. Barbara wrote, beam me up, Mr. Scott. Let's see what else is here. So Julie wrote, it's so great to see you feeling back to your old high energy self. Fingers crossed that it stays that way. We all have our highs and our lows in life. I've come to realize, even me, which is hard to believe for myself, because I always think of myself as always being high and, you know, the life of the party and stuff, but sometimes things get crazy, man, and sometimes it gets a bit to bear. And if I'm not mistaken, I wonder if that was the time when I fell out of the chair. I fell out of the chair, yeah. Yeah, I think was that then? Was it around this time? I think it was. I was sore for a while, guys. It really sucked. Let's see what else. Oh, Trisha wrote, this is interesting. Trisha wrote, Freddie is my spirit guide. Communication can come in many forms. When you said you're not into guys, but he's gorgeous, I literally heard him laugh. Thanks for that. Wow! Wow! That's interesting. She heard Freddie laugh, guys. Freddie's her spirit guide. That is so cool. Oh, I replied to that comment too. Let me read what I wrote to that comment. I wrote, oh wow, Trisha, that is super cool. Geez, I just said that. Please tell Freddie I wish that I could have met him, as he seems to have been a beautiful soul. Make sure you let him know that I love him and thank him for sharing his amazing talent with the world. You should join me in a live stream sometime and you can share your relationship with Freddie with everyone there. Would be tons of people that would love to hear it. Love you and stay safe. So yeah, Trisha, you've got to tell your story. We'll do like one of those live streams where I have the family come in and join in to the live stream, and then you can share your story, because I think a lot of people would love to hear it. Okay, so Nora wrote, one of my favorites, thanks Faith. I love the original from Mr. Bad Guy, but prefer this queenified version, which was done after Freddie passed on. You should check out the original Freddie solo video too, though. It's very cool. And Leroy Brown wrote, awesome. Also the best mix Brian, Richard, and John ever made. That's pretty cool. And, oh, this is interesting. Mindy Wang wrote, Freddie was not very tall, 5'10", but he looks lean and long. With those long legs and 28 inches waistline, he was surely a beautiful man. Jeez, she even knows his waistline size. Oh my gosh, you fans are hardcore family. You guys know everything there's to know. What size shoe did he wear? I bet someone knows the answer. Go ahead, tell me. Yeah, I know. Yep. Go ahead. Put in the comments. Let's see, what else? What else? Let's end with this one, because I think this is going to be... Oh, wait. No, wait. We'll read more one. There's a couple others. Wait, we'll save that other one. Now we'll just say it now because I'll forget. And then I'll be like, why not just say it then? I was going to end with this one because Marie Rose wrote, love your channels. You should listen to Love of My Life by Queen. Great song. The live version is great. Looking forward to more great content from you. And I like that. I like the love. Thank you guys so much for the love. And Kelly wrote, they probably wrote it for a certain person, but I think they sing it to their fans. They were all born to love us and help take care of the well-being of our souls. I'm sure you have heard of Montel Jordan, who went into gangster rapper to a preacher. He said he got tired of the industry telling him he could not smile in his pics, that he had to look like a thug. He missed his smiles so much that he walked away from all the fame and back to God. Why am I telling you this? Well, he said something that as a musician you appreciate and understand. Music is extremely powerful on the soul. And as an artist putting music out, there are ministers to our soul. You are all ministers to our soul, sorry. The type of music you put forth will set the tone to what our soul is going to feel. If you think about it, that's a big responsibility. But it's true because music is that powerful. Freddie and the guys were born to love us by putting forth high energy, feel good, be happy music. As were you, Faith. So keep your positive creations coming. Not all of us have the music talent. Only a select are born with it. Bravo. That's a great comment. That's a great comment. I replied to that. Yep. I replied and I wrote, wow, wow, wow. Absolutely love this comment. I completely agree with everything you said. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and insight. I'm going to pin it to the top for all to see and enjoy. Appreciate you. Stay safe and much love. Did I actually pin it? No. I think I pinned it for a while and then I unpinned it because, yeah, it's not up there. But I'm going to pin it now. Pin. Oh, I already have a comment pinned there. What was pinned there? What did I have pinned? What was the pinned comment? I don't even see a pinned comment there. Surely, maybe I did pin it, and maybe it's pinned, and maybe it's just forgotten that it was pinned. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to pin it back up there. So, there we go. Pinned. Cool. And then, let me just write what she wrote back to that after I wrote that. She wrote, at Off Tap Life, cool smiley face, and you're more than welcome. It was all Montel Jordan. I'll put the link here to the sermon I watched. It was so funny and inspirational. When you get a chance to check it out if you'd like. It's called The Power of Music, and everything he says is dead on. I love this guy. The song he sings at the end will almost bring you to tears. Okay, there we go. What else do we have here? Lazuna wrote, this song is originally from Freddie's solo album. Brian and Roger... Oh wait, I've already read that. I pinned the comment and I started reading from the top again. Yeah, I know. That was silly. I just see a bunch more of comments of people just saying how hot he was. Someone wrote, how do I get to the Queen Army channel? Debbie wrote that. I hope you figured it out by now, but if you haven't, all the links are in the description to the Queen Army channel, the Queen Show channel, the new Off Tap channel, which I just started another new one of that, so you make sure you go over there and like that one. There's the Crossifex channel, there's the Beats Fried Up channel, the Chosen Effect channel. Those are the main ones I do all the reactions and stuff on, and the music stuff, and my own music and things like that as well. So music content on those, make sure you subscribe to those. And then my other 25 plus channels, however many channels I have, all the links are in the description anyways for all my channels. So make sure you go and check them out. And if you feel like it, a subscribe would be appreciated. Anyways, I'm going to end this video here. I think we have definitely... Yep, we've gone for a while now. This is much longer than the last one we did, which is good. And I'm going to end this here. And I'm going to thank you all for all the love and support, all the awesome comments, and for tuning in to this episode of The Queen Show, where we got through a lot of comments this time, which is good, because usually I don't get through as many comments as I would like because I start talking about stuff. And this time, I kind of wanted to talk about this because I knew a lot of you guys were going to talk about just basically reinforcing the reality, how beautifully amazing that Freddie was, and how his legacy till this very day still carries on and has everybody, both girl and guy alike, screaming and going mad crazy for him. So there you go. So I was born to love you. I agree with that statement that I've turned into a statement of the song, but I definitely believe I was born to love all of you guys. You guys rock, and thank you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. And as I always say, remember to live each moment to the fullest and keep it off tap.